Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I'm Ava Pulea.
And I'm Haley Kriegel.
Thank you for tuning into the Bus Loop. We take it over to Ivy with our morning report.
Thank you, Ava. Hello, everybody. I'm Ivy Freshwater, and this is our morning report. It's currently 37 degrees out, and we're going to get up to 50 later. And now, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag Thank you. Now please remain standing for a moment of silence and reflection. Thank you. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Ivy. Attention seniors. Want free money to further your education? Well, the MEA scholarship applications are available in the guidance office and have been sent to your email. If you have any questions regarding this application, please see Miss Deanne in the library. Application deadline is Friday, March 28th, 2025.
Attention juniors, last day to vote for the 2026 Montour Maniac shirt design is Friday, February 28th. Check your email for the ballot.
Attention ASL seniors performing at graduation. We'll have practice this Thursday, 2/27 during PLT in Miss Beam's room. See you there.
Stand Together is hosting a week of social inclusion activities. Bring a friend and sign up in Flex Time Manager for PLTA today to complete the scavenger hunt and share your ideas on how to be more socially inclusive. There are prizes for the top teams. Watch for Stand Together in the cafeteria tomorrow for more fun and to learn how to be more socially inclusive.
If you have an announcement you'd like to be seen on the bus loop, please submit it using the form in the description of this video.
Over the next few days, you'll have the chance to get a sneak peek into some of the amazing classes offered on the Hilltop. Our CHS broadcasting students have put together a series of videos to help you explore your course options and make informed choices for next year. Your future schedule is in your hands. Make it count. Our next showcase shares information on podcasting, audio storytelling.
What is your favorite part of podcasting?
My favorite part about podcasting is being able to share your worldview and your opinions with people, forming connections with people. Podcasting is huge right now, so it's a really cool way to communicate with the world.
What are important skills students can learn from this class?
Some really important skills is verbal communication, being able to express your thoughts in a cool, interesting, and exciting way, and just learning how to hold an audience's attention. In this day and age, holding someone's attention is quite hard. You know, we have TikTok now, so learning cool and exciting new ways to communicate is definitely a plus.
How can this class help in the future?
So this class, as I said, is great for verbal communication skills, and the technology that you're learning in this class is going to be great to put on any resume in the future. We work with a really cool editing device called Audacity, so this can help you in so many different career fields: digital marketing, design. If you want to go into things like broadcasting or podcasting in the future, it's a really, really cool skill to have.
How's the homework for podcasting?
So the homework for podcasting is there really is no homework. I like to work together collaboratively in class. We take a good amount of time to put together these podcasts, and we record them in-house in our studio down in room 217. So we take the time to really get those creative juices flowing and allow the students to have some creative freedom there.
How complex can podcasting be?
Podcasting is very complex. I like to give my kids, as I said, as much creative freedom as possible so they can really make it what they want. As a first-year teacher teaching this podcasting class, we're kind of testing things out, seeing what works and what doesn't, so that next year we can have a better grasp on what the student body wants to listen to, what the community wants to listen to, and most importantly, what the students want to produce.
How do the students in this class socialize with each other?
So the students in this class, a lot of them have a great sense of humor. They have created some really, really cool podcasts, and I allow them to work collaboratively with one another, whether that be one person is more the editor, one person is more speaking into the microphone. So it's cool to see how they've delegated their own roles in their groups to form and produce a podcast.
Thank you, CHS Broadcasting. During all PLTs, t-shirts will be sold in the cafeteria to support high school sports, specifically the boys basketball team during playoffs. Shirts will be $10, cash or Venmo is accepted. The boys volleyball team will hold an open gym Wednesday and Thursday night from 6 to 8 p.m. at the MAC. Anyone interested in trying out for the team is encouraged to attend. Trials for boys volleyball will begin Monday, March 3rd at 6 in the MAC. They will run from March 3rd through March 5th from 6 to 9 each day. Please make sure to get your physicals and research in ASAP. And that's all for sports. We take it over to Ivy.
Thanks, Alyssa. For lunch today, we have a walking taco. You can find a numerous assortment of other options in our lovely cafeteria. Scan this QR code or check for an email from Mr. D'Antonio for information about this year's Lip Dub. If your club, team, or organization within the school would like to participate, please have the captain, president, or leader fill out the form. Sign-ups close on February 28th, no exceptions. Contact Chloe Horniak, Grace Bannon, or Alyssa Francis with any questions. Each week on the Bus Loop, we will be highlighting members of our teaching staff to get to know them more and what makes them who they are. Let's take a look at this week's Staff Spotlight. Welcome to Staff Spotlight, where each week I interview a teacher so that we get to know them on a more personal level outside of school. This week we are talking to Mrs. Hipfel. Hello, I am here with
Mrs. Hipfel.
And we're going to get to interviewing her. So, Ms. Hipfel, just to kind of start off, what does your day typically look like, either before school, outside of school, even on like a weekend where we don't have school?
Yeah, so I'm a pretty routine person. My alarm goes off. I snooze 2 times. I get up, I get in the shower, get ready for work, pack my lunch. I get here between 6:20 and 6:30 every day. I like to have some quiet time in the morning before everybody comes in. I don't have a homeroom, so I have hall duty. So I go out into the hall around 6:50. And I kind of love that, just saying good morning to everybody and welcoming the students as they come onto the 100 level. And then I have a planning period, and then I go through the rest of the school day. After school, I do a lot of private one-on-one tutoring. I also exercise, and on the weekends, I either am busy and packed all day long, or I lay on the couch and do nothing.
So you mentioned exercise. I know, correct me if I'm wrong, you facilitate Outdoors Club, correct? So tell me about that. Tell me about how you got involved with that. That's a newer club as well, so feel free to pitch that a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It's been an amazing opportunity. Miss Buckholt is the one that started the Outdoor Club, for those of you who remember her. And I just was so fortunate that I got to be the co-sponsor for the club. And it started out as a lot of hiking, and mainly that's what we did as our like field trips on Saturdays, but we are also doing some other activities like going to a climbing center. We're gonna do a biking trip later on in the spring whenever the weather breaks. So we're also gonna try to do a fishing trip, so doing some other outdoor activities. Next summer, not this one coming up, but next summer we're planning another big trip. Like last summer we went to Grand Teton National Park.
Remember that.
So this time we're either looking at Yosemite or Glacier.
Oh, all right. Okay, so Ms. Hipfel, what is a fun fact about yourself that a lot of students or even people in the school might not know?
I think the most fun fact about me in my entire life now is that I just went to Antarctica. I have my shirt on today. It just was a trip. It was a girls' trip over winter break. Just, you know, I had to take 5 personal days from school. I only missed 5 school days, but I was gone for 20 days. So that break really helped me out. But it was 7 friends that we work a summer camp for, and it was just a big girls' trip. We went on a cruise. And we saw a ton of wildlife, whales, penguins, seals. It was the coolest thing ever.
Nice. Well, Ms. Hipfel, thank you so much for talking to me, and I hope this lets a lot of your students and even students who don't have you get a better chance to know you.
Yeah, it sounds great. I look forward to seeing everyone around the school.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you, Ivy and Ms. Hipfel. That's all for today. I'm Ava Poliot.
And I'm Haley Kriegel.
Be sure to come back tomorrow to stay in the loop, the Bus Loop. Have a great Wednesday, everyone.
Gonna put the world away for a minute, pretend I don't live in it. The sun